if that business isn't making money and you have to live off of it, what's the alternative?
Didn't even get to cross.
For me, I'm a big believer, and I'll refute this with anybody, that any business needs to make money, and any business that doesn't make money is a dying business. And that's true across the board with real estate. I don't care if you're in it for appreciation. And the reason why I say this is because how many people do you have that want cash flow because they want to live off their real estate?
Pretty much everybody.
So
Myself included.
Exactly. Okay. So say, for example, if you take these principles and you stay in your market and eventually your market's not making cash flow, well then, like, what do you do? And for me, real estate investing is, I don't even like the word like real estate investing. You know, I it's a business for me. If that business isn't making money and you have to live off of it, what's the alternative?
Adapt.
You have to adapt, right? Or you have to turn and burn your real estate. So there's no long-term gain anymore. There's no long-term, wealth creation, and there's no long-term, strategy, right? So for me, the only option is to tell people you have to get outside of your market, and you have to become comfortable with it however you feel fit. I don't know, but that's so difficult because that took me a long time to get comfortable with. So I don't know. Well, that's probably one of the reasons why I ended up setting up Coachwood, to be quite honest.
Well, you got to think too, if you were going and buying single families and duplexes across the state, it wouldn't make sense.
No.
Like you can't.
No.
There's no scale. How are you going to manage those, right?
Exactly.
But if you have the opportunity to buy like 55 unit apartment buildings, then it's like, okay, I don't need to be there.
For sure.
You have a management team that lives on site.
Yeah.
You have a leasing agent.
And this is what I mean, right? Like, how do I tell people to get outside of their market when they're going to have a hard time finding a good manager for a couple properties? Because I already know what's going to happen. They're not going to be good. Like the reason why I have a goal of going over to the US where I will not buy anything under 50 units a door is because I know good management will want to manage a building of that scale because they make money. Professional management companies, because they make money managing that scale of a business.
And then all you have to do is manage the manager.
Exactly.
And they manage the 55 units. So
that's hard for me to, tell people to do. I mean, because like I said, I can see the writing on the wall in this town. I can see it. I can see how, because like, where's it going to go? So say it starts hitting 700. What kind of rent do you need to serve a $700,000 value? You know what I mean? And maybe it'll get there, but wages won't they won't catch up. It's not like, what are we going to see? We're going to see like $25 minimum wage. Like, what are we going to do?
No, the
businesses won't be able to sustain themselves at that point, right?
Yeah.
So
I think we're a ways away from that.
I agree
in Windsor.
Yeah,
and I'm always.
But here's the thing: like, are we though? Like, this? Are you saying the $700 mark?
No. Well, the average price is approaching $700K right in the next couple of years. But that's not the property I'm buying. I'm buying the $300K duplex or $350, and then I'm renovating it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Like, there's still cash flow opportunities for the next several years in Windsor, in my opinion. Whether you have to do a little bit of work to create it or not, that's different. But